So this ties into what I was just talking about, which is how magical the Earth is. But like compasses, and like the Earth's magnetic field, and like the fact that like compasses are a thing and that they work. Like, I just think that that's so cool. But the thing is that like the Earth's magnetic field, like, just encompasses the whole planet, and we found a way to kind of tap into that. Like, you don't see it. Like, you wouldn't know it's here. Um, but it always is, and I think that's so cool. And it's like one of those things that's like, it's whatever. I mean, magnets having direction. Um, so what? So what? It's a compass. But I don't think. I think. I think that no, not so what. It's a compass. Um, Something as simple as a compass is incredible, and I think that that's the kind of mindset that we need to have. It's a very simple and some may say primitive form of technology, but the thing is that what it is capable of doing and like what's going on there is really cool. And like the people that initially figured it out and like were using it, like, imagine discovering that and just being like, huh, like, it always points the same direction no matter where we are. That's so cool. I like they would have like they would have had no idea why. They would have had no idea why. They would just be like, I don't know why, but it does. Like I don't know. I just think that that's really cool. But it's just I just think that it's um just one of those things that's like super cool, and the whole magnetic field like brings in a lot of stuff that's like really cool, like the northern lights. Like, oh, like northern lights are beautiful. Like, what's going on there? Like, that's crazy. Like, it's so cool. Um, and then we've got lightning, which in itself is just like this whole crazy thing too. It's just like you can't even make that kind of stuff up. Like, what? Like, it's just the world we live in is just so full of interesting and like just incredible stuff. And you know, I feel like it's just taken for granted way too much. Um, like a lot of people like, oh, thunderstorms rolling through. Darn. I don't know. But like there's just so much power, like there's just so much going on there. And like we just treat it like not like it's no big deal. And it's I don't know, I just think it's so cool. And I feel like that shouldn't be the case. Like I don't know what else I can really say to emphasize that. Um but I don't know if I'm the only one that has this opinion of like thinking that the world was dull at some point, but I feel like most people don't really look at the world and realize just how incredible everything truly is. And when you have that mindset that everything around you is incredible, it like I've said that before, but like it's so much easier to live your life knowing how special and incredible everything around you is than thinking about how miserable and sucky your life is. Even if your life is miserable and sucky, the world itself is still beautiful. It's still incredible. And it's not just the pretty trees or the nice sunrises that have beauty. Like everything in its own right is just incredible and beautiful, and the detail and the amount of stuff that's going on, and like just every little aspect. Like this dead leaf. Like you look at the detail on this dead leaf here. Put it up to the camera. and it's got like all these little specks on it, and it's got all these little bumps and these lines where like the veins of the leaf were. And you could sit here and you could stare at this little leaf. You could do that. Uh, and it looks like, oh, it's just a dead leaf. There's a million of them around here. Yeah, that's true. But like, you can't see it, but there's probably tons of organisms, like very tiny organisms and stuff, living. This is their world. This leaf is their world. And I, like, I don't know if that's a stupid thing to say, because I'm not crazy knowledgeable on this, but I would say that I feel like that's an accurate statement. That like there are things so tiny and so small that like that leaf is their world, and there's so much detail and stuff going on. Just that leaf, and then you look around you and you see how many leaves there are, and then there's not just leaves. There's pine cones and there's grass and there's leaves that aren't dead. There's the tree itself that the leaves came from. There's more trees over that way, and all kinds of stuff going on. And I think that when you take a minute to look around and you realize just how much is going on and just how incredible the world really is and just how beautiful everything is, it truly makes the world special. Does it make going through difficult things easier? Maybe a little bit. Does the world's beauty solve your problems? Probably not. But taking a minute to pause and appreciate it and look at like this is the world. This is life. And you take a step back and you look around your room, or you look around the outdoors, outside or whatever, and just take a minute. Just think, you're here right now. That's incredible. That's powerful. And it doesn't matter if you believe that you have a creator and you're going to the afterlife, or if you're going into your next life, or if this is it, this is your one life and then you're dead and gone forever. No matter what, you're here on the earth now, and this place is beautiful, and that's incredible. Um, and I feel like if this is it, and you believe from that this is all there is to life, I'm gonna live, I'm gonna die, and then I'm gone. I'm not saying that that's implausible. Very likely could be the case. But all the more reason to enjoy it while you're here. You were given this beautiful privilege to live in the world. Let's not waste it, I don't know if there's really much else I had to say on this. It just ties back into what I had previously said. I will say that I don't think I mentioned this necessarily, but technology is a masterpiece. So, I've been talking a lot about how beautiful nature is and how crazy everything is, but you go into a city and you look at what we've built and what we've made, and there's another type of beauty there. It's not the pure like lively essence of nature, but in a way it's its own kind of lively essence of man or humans or whatever. It's its own kind of beauty to think that we built skyscrapers that are, I don't know, 50 plus stories tall. Like there's, I don't remember. Like the tallest one we have is like it's like a mile. Like the tallest one that I know of is like a mile high or something like that. Like the fact that we can build things like that is pretty crazy and incredible. And you know, there's a coin. There's two sides to the coin, because it's incredible that we could build that, but it's a shame that like that was gone. That what was there had to be removed in order to build it. Um, but the fact that we can is just in its own right something really incredible and cool. Um, and I guess that ties a little bit more into how the world is magic, and it is what you make of it. Um, and I'm gonna stop it there because this one's pretty long, and I just realized. So anyway, peace out.